I'm lucky enough to be joined right now by a Gamecock football great. You say Gamecock good. I'll say Gamecock.
A Gamecock good.
I'll say Gamecock football great. Preston Thorne, how you doing today?
Doing wonderful, man. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no problem at all. One story, I was at a Gamecock Club meeting this past summer, and you were there obviously because you told the story in
Yes,
Darlington.
sir.
One story that really sticks out to me, you talk about the reason you came here to South Carolina, because the passionate fan base, and that's really why we're here for Gamecock Club Renewal Day. Why did coming here with this an 0-11 team, 0-10 I guess at that time with 11 games, and you still came here? Why was that?
Well, because of the fans, the passionate fans. I always tell the story. I came to the Clemson game in '99. And that was the year that we finished 0-11.
Yeah.
And I was here as a recruit that year. And those guys, they played so hard that year, and they came up short. But the fans were still cheering them on. And I remember the fans saying how proud they were of that team that traveled. And it just really struck me how they really played and stuck through that. I mean, they were throwing 0 bars on the field and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
And now, but seeing that as a freshman, I was like, you knew good things were going to be happening here.
Yeah, and that's special in itself, but, and obviously you came here, you graduated from here and went on to do other things. How special and how much has being a Gamecock football student athlete meant for you going forward?
It means everything. I think about the people that I talk to on a consistent basis when I go through my phone, all my friends, a lot of the people I just meet in the community. It's really a special time being able to be here and represent your home state and still tell people that that you had a chance to really play for the flagship university of the state. It's really something special. Yeah,
and you're now teaching in the high school ranks, but the thing I like to say is you're a children's book author. You and Langston Moore, who we were just talking to a minute ago, Just a Chicken, but it's been really well received. Is that something that, I know you wanted that, but has it been that reception? How good has that made y'all feel?
Well, I think it just speaks to the way people love the university, and I think it speaks to how us as student athletes, how we're embraced not only while we're playing there, but while we're playing off the field. A lot of times people will go out of their way to really help us and support us in any of the endeavors that we have. A lot of my friends have so many stories about people who helped them out, and it's been awesome. So I think it's just more of attributed to how much we really love and love this university.
Yeah, and one of the things that y'all set out to do when you did this, and Kev Roche obviously did the illustration, we'll give him a shout out as well, deservedly so.
Absolutely, he did an amazing job.
Awesome. Yeah, he really did. Hey, was that y'all wanted to make sure that you got out in the elementary schools, you got out in the community, and I've been out there in some of these places to see the kids light up when they're reading it. How nice is that to see?
Man, it's great. It's great, because I think about how important books were to me and how important books were to us. And then to actually have a chance to write a book about your university and have kids who read about their university and hopefully want to become Gamecocks. And that's something that would have been amazing that I would have had when I was younger.
Yeah, and the reason we're talking is Gamecock Club Renewal Day, and when you're a student athlete, you appreciate it, but you probably don't appreciate it the way, just because you got so many other things going on, you don't appreciate it. But looking back on it now, and what does the Gamecock Club mean to you in general?
As I've said before, I think the biggest thing that the Gamecock Club does is that, we just joking and saying about Gamecock great. And I call myself a Gamecock good, but they supported me enough to be able to finish my degree here and be able to have a successful career in the community. So, it's the Gamecock Club it's about supporting, some of the superstars and some of the guys that go on to play NFL or Major League Baseball, but there's plenty of other guys that the Gamecock Club supports that go on to be really successful and contributing members of our community. So I think that's the big thing that you kind of look around and see.
At the end of the day, that's what it's all about.
Absolutely.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you, man. We really appreciate it.